something that I think it's probably just me projecting this, but it's probably something I want to see. Oh, hey, puppers. Look at that puppy. It's so cute. And the Asian post-liberal megaflex. The Western Asian post-liberal megaflex. What have you learned, Asian Americans who probably you voted Democratic thinking, because somewhere there's white people that like Jesus but hate Chinese people. They hate Lao Tzu. They hate Ho Tai, right? That's what you have to believe. But now you're finding out something very different. You're finding out there's people who take classes in Lao Tzu. They would like a statue of Ho Tai, hemp sack Buddha. But that's who I think, or is that Laughing Buddha, is Ho Tai? I forget. Probably I'm getting it all wrong. I'd have to look it up. But you see, they don't like Buddhism because it's a religion. And they don't like all its rules about no anal, no oral, no jerking. They don't like that. And all the self-control stuff. I mean, come on. Self-control? Who wants that? When you talk with, say, a dirtbag hippie and they discuss culture and they're like, oh, Asians, da-da-da. And what it is that they kind of, like, as if the way they're raised is brutal physical punishment and having the finger waved at them at best. That there's no tradition of wisdom. Because of course this would require an understanding of a thing like culture, real culture, and the subtleties of why a word is said the way it is, why the character for mouth, the character for cup, and the idea of imbibing are all incredibly important things if you're studying the Chinese language. So at this stage, you guys need to flex. You need to flex and flex hard, because you found out that it's actually the liberals who will steal your glory. That your efforts are appreciated by the conservatives because, you're hardworking people. Period. And you're really good neighbors. A bit insular, but overall, good neighbors and hardworking. You see, but now you're realizing that when people beat the crap out of you, the liberals they don't see the people beating you. They're just like, boy, it's just like magic. It's just, I can't see them. They're invisible. Boy, all these Jesus people should stop hating the Asians. Right? Because that's where you were passing the church and all the people ran out of the church to beat you up. That's what happened, right? Well, those hardworking, responsible round eyes and hung now. That's what they were doing. They came after you because they hate that you talk that crazy talk, right? Or maybe there's a lot of people that they don't work as hard as you, but they want you to kind of be down with them and act like, hard work. Come on. That's capitalist. You shouldn't want money. Don't be one of those rich, crazy Asians. No. Now, what's happened is the liberals have totally betrayed you. Totally and completely. Totally and completely. And it's time you flex on them. And you show them what your voting power means. And you tell a lot of these women, no, this is how it's going to be. Why? Because don't Asian men pretty much tell women how things are going to be? She could, she's going to raise the kids. She's going to be looking after the books, looking after the house, looking after your mama and your auntie. But at some point, brother, you're going to have to look after your legacy. And a lot of these Asian women, they keep wanting to be a blonde liberal white chick. But they don't really realize, like, well, she's dishwater blonde. That's not like blonde. They want to, they would love to put their hair in braids, but they know what will happen to them. Yeah. Let's just leave it at that now, shall we? Let's just leave it there. It's time for the Asians to fucking flex. Show them how it's done. Because you know what's going to happen? The worst thing that's going to happen? Worst thing is very responsible white people will not only respect you, but want to marry your daughters. And you never know, some of those respectful white daughters might want to marry some of you Asian guys, being that a lot of you are getting huge. Huge. I just saw like a dude, he was like fucking like 6 something. Like, what the fuck? It's like 6 something. He was huge. I've never seen. I was like, what the fucking hell? This guy's gigantic. But yeah, flex. It's time. I mean, those of us who it's like we did kung fu, we did kempo, we did, it's like we met these old Asian men who were hard fucking core. I still remember. Oh yeah, before I do form, I have to loosen up. Mr. Lee, at his multiple times he hit 75. The multiple times he hit 75. And before he demonstrated double single-edged Shaolin saber for us, just to show us how it's done. He just hit the splits over and over again. Oh, Mr. Lee. Always there. First thing in the morning, before anybody else was in Golden Gate Park. Him and his big old Rottweiler. Always named Cassius. No matter which one it was, he always named his Rottweiler Cassius. Alright, well, I'm going to get going. Take care, you all.